Hey, what's up, guys? This is Wags from Team Butterfly Assassins here with a video for you guys, which I think are some cards I think might get hit on the next ban list, or some cards that I would like to see get moved around on the ban list. So this is my suggestions. Start off with Monster Reborn Premature Burial. I think that Reborn should get banned and Premature Burial should come back because at least I can MST Premature Burial and there's like a life point cost. So like if they have like 100 life points left and they chop that like Premature Burial, at least they know it's a power card that's dead sometimes. And like Reborn isn't. And I can MST Premature Burial and like I can't really MST Reborn. Like I can, but it doesn't do anything. MSTing a Premature Burial actually kills the monster, so I feel like Premature Burial is more fair card. Level Handmaiden, because Lavos are doing amazing in the OCG, and we should make sure that they're hit now before they get too good. So that's that. Factory to 1, because like Black Rowan's at 1. Just I think it's necessary for the deck to get hit. There's nothing really else to say. I just feel like it's a fair to put it at 1. Abyssland to 1, because then they'll like know like the timing of when to actually use Abyssland and when to Abyss Sphere for Abyss Spike, just like things like that. So yeah, Land should definitely get hit to 201. I feel like 2 would be more fair. Magician and Shark to 2, because you can't hit them down to 1 like Injectors. Injectors got hit too much last format, so I feel like they can't do the same thing with windups. They're just killing all of our TCG decks. But yeah, definitely Magician and Shark should get hit to 2. Macrocosmos to 2. Dino Rabbit players know what I'm talking about. This card's too good. I feel like even though that we already main deck 2 macros, that we won't be able to then side the 3rd one. So it's hitting us. It's hurting us. It just makes sure that our game 2 and 3 aren't as broken against Mermails as our game 1 is. Because then our game 1s will be just as fair as our game 2 and 3s, because we're always having 2 macros in our deck. 1 Hornet. 2 Hornet to 2. Hornet to 2, because Hornet got crushed last format, and everyone was like, oh, put Hornet to 1, oh, put Hornet to 3, and put Dragonfly to 1. Well, I feel like you needed to hit Dragonfly, but Hornet is still it's still a necessity of the deck, because you can't really do anything if you just rank 5 Xyzing. Like, even though you play Triple Call, like, if you're Xyzing all day, it's not gonna get you far. Like, I know I do this with windups, but like windups, we can exceed like a bunch of times, and we can plus so much. Megalo to 2, because it just hitting the deck more. It was either this or Dragoons, and I feel like Megalo to 2 would be better, just because it's like the boss monster, and they put Rabbit to 2 at the start of the format, or last format they put Rabbit to 2 and Twigrat to 2. So putting Megalo to 2 I think would be fair for the deck. That's just me. Launcher to 2. Launcher's getting Infinity's getting new support with this guy, Infinity General, which his effect is if you have no cards in hand, you can banish it from the graveyard to target 2 level 3 or lower Infinity monsters in your graveyard and special summon them, but their effects are negated. So I could just go like Necromancer, Beetle, and Synchro for a Catastrophe or something. So that's really good. And I found out that anytime their deck's getting support, they won't hit them, but they might even help them out. So I feel like Launcher will go to 2. Even if it doesn't, Infinity's just still gonna get a lot of hype with Lavalval Chain. Bestiary to 2. I recently found out that Gladiator Beasts are topping and winning regionals. And they even topped a YCS. I think it was like top 8 or top 16. But Gladiator Beasts are doing really good, and I feel like because like they can main deck D-Fissure, and they're playing a really control game, and Gladiator Beast bestiary to 2, I think it will make the deck more viable and more fair. Because like with one bestiary, if you bottomless it, you better be hoping that you're playing 2 guys so you can leviate it back. And that's all you can do. And maybe play like even like 3 lances. I don't know what else you could play. You just gotta protect your bestiary to make your guys ours plays. Book of Moon to 2. Hardly anyone's playing at 1. I feel like putting it to 2 will help. Especially with I don't know what it would do with Premature Burial. If I Premature Burial BLS and then I book it, killing the Premature Burial, will the monster die? I would think so. I don't know, but Book of Moon at 2 just seems like it'd be really good. And just make like certain decks more viable, like Gravekeepers and Evols that have flip effects. Even like random decks like Empty Jar. I don't know. It seems like something that would make the game more fair. Just play Book of Moon to 2. And then Gates to 2. Gates is the only thing I'm paying for Dark World. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta hit Dark World because it's such a good deck. It's like, Dark World doesn't do anything. But you gotta be like with Lavels, where even though I hit Lavels harder than Dark Worlds, that you gotta hit them. Like, I feel like if you don't hit Dark Worlds at all this format, that means that they're gonna explode next format, and that might be the case, but I'm not sure, and I don't think it'll be that. But I feel like putting Gates to 2 will touch the deck enough that, I mean, it's still obviously gonna be a really good deck, but it's gonna be like they won't be able to like stack on Gates as much. So I mean, I think they should just touch it a little bit. So I put Gates to 2. Last thing I wanted to talk about this guy. You guys all know what this guy is. It's number 61, Volcasaurus, if I'm saying that correctly. And if you don't know, it already does. 2 level 5s, you once obtain detach a material and target the face of master opponent controls, destroy it, and inflict damage equal to its original attack, and it can't declare a direct attack this turn. That just seems amazing. And now I'm thinking about either banning it or limiting it to 1. And I'm thinking like, okay, let's limit it to 1, but because like it's not gonna do any, like people, like it's such a good card, you have to limit it to 1. But if you ban, but it's like, it's so good that you had to ban it, but it just came out, so you can't ban it if it just came out. You gotta put it to 1. So I feel like Volcasaurus is gonna go to 1. I think it's coming out in February. So I don't know, February or March. But eventually, I mean, it might go down to 1. I don't think they'll ban it. But, I mean, it's obviously too good, and I could see some Dark World players, like, playing, like, extra silvers and golds just to bring out Volcasaurus. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about the ban list. Give me any suggestions of what you think might get hit. I'll try to post a bunch more videos for you guys. What do you think your ban lists will be? Any other decks that I should hit or give more support? I was thinking about Blackwing, but I just didn't know what the right card was to bring back for Blackwing. I was thinking about bringing Kalut back to 3, but I just feel like Whirlwind to 2 would make the deck, like, would give the deck more support. It would help good players. Like, Billy Break made Inzectors, so I could see, like, if Billy Break, like, built Blackwing and tapped an event, like, you could really influence the, like, your community. Like I was saying before, rate, comment, subscribe, and give me, some suggestions of what you think, like, is on your ban list. Yep, see ya. Deuces.